Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And you know how we keep talking about that pendulum swing? Yeah, the pendulum swing is swinging back pretty hard, I think. We're seeing it all over the place.
Yes.
And I'm gonna talk about Joe Rogan here. I don't really watch Joe Rogan.
I don't either.
But I know he's incredibly popular. I've seen some clips. I don't have 3 hours a day to check at the door to listen to Rogan. It's interesting, though, that his subscriber base blew up, right? It blew up over the last couple of months, despite the controversy. And we had outlets like CNN trying to launch a new streaming service, and they failed miserably.
That's not true. That's impossible.
That's not true. Netflix is awesome. Nobody's ever gonna, Netflix is losing millions of subscribers. Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news. So Joe Rogan is saying that he gained 2 million new Spotify listeners. This is despite the outrage, despite the backlash,
And it's probably because of.
It is.
Because people are like, who the hell's Joe Rogan? Oh, I'm going to go listen and find out.
A lot of people didn't even know who Joe Rogan was until the mainstream media tried dunking on this guy. And they're like,
Streisand affected it.
Yeah, they did. Now it's going to be the Rogan effect. And they went and they listened to him. They're like, well, this guy's not what the media said he was. And frankly, I kind of agree with him. And yeah. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 264,000 subs.
Yay.
Thank you for the support. No, we do not have the subscriber base that Joe Rogan has, but that's okay. We love each and every one of you.
That's right.
Anyway, we're going to talk about this coming from the Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter talking about that alt-right personality. No, actually, Joe Rogan is not even right-wing.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're not either, but we keep getting lumped in.
I know, right? The guy has talked at length about how he was gonna vote for Biden back in the day. He was a liberal, an old-school liberal. But it doesn't matter. If you say anything that is contrary to what the mainstream media has been pushing, you're an alt-right Yahtzee. So Rogan claims massive subscriber boost due to recent controversies, and he dunks on CNN. He was actually dunking on Jon Stewart too, and Stephen Colbert and some other people. But yeah, he's actually blown up. So the attempts to silence him backfired. Podcaster says his recent headlines gained him 2 million new Spotify listeners, though sources counter that subscriber growth has been consistent. The podcaster claims the media frenzy over anti-vax conspiracy theorist guests and his past use of the N-word has netted him 2 million additional subs. People didn't know who he was because a lot of people don't listen to podcasts.
Well, a lot of them are probably listening to the, extremist outrage, and they're like, oh my God, I gotta go listen to this guy so I can cancel him. And then they start listening and like, oh wait. It's kind of reasonable. What the hell,
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. That's kind of what happened with us with people that were doing the comics videos on YouTube. Is I had people calling me Comicsgate and all this other shit. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell that is. So I went and looked into it. I'm like, oh, well, geez, Nazis are making comics and dunking on actual because I took things literally. I'm like, oh my God, actual Nazis are making comics now, and they're talking about comics and they're making fun of comics people. That's horrible. I better go listen to this and see what's up. And I'm like, wait, this is what you're having. This is what you're having this shit fit about? A couple of middle-aged guys just bitching about comic books. We always did that in the comic shops.
Yeah, it's like, what else is new?
This is what you're having a shit fit about.
You answered your own question, your own thing. It's because you're a middle-aged white guy.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Anyway, so yeah, it blew up because they tried to cancel him. So they tried to cancel him, and it did not work out the way that they thought it would. So here he had was this British political commentator Douglas Murray. He's talking to him, and he said, you've been put through the ringer since we last met. They did a number on you. And he said, it's interesting. My subscriptions went up massively. That's what's crazy. That's not shocking at all. That's what kind of happened to PewDiePie, too. During the height of it all, I gained 2 million subs. Yeah, the media went for it. It's also fortunate that people who went for it were CNN. They're so untrustworthy,
yes.
And people know how biased they are and how socially weird their anchors are.
Right, so if they're saying stay away from it, it's terrible, everybody's going to go run to see what all the fuss is about because they know it's probably they're exaggerating it.
Yeah, so they said Spotify doesn't publicly release the Joe Rogan numbers. Sources clarified the show has been consistently growing since the podcaster joined the streamer.
Clearly, they don't get rid of him, even though everybody keeps yelling. Well, the few people keep yelling, and they're all their old accounts.
A handful of people and media outlets that don't like him.
Thousands of old accounts.
Yeah, right. During an episode, Rogan mocked CNN in particular. This is where it's funny, which had inaccurately claimed he took horse dewormer when he had COVID-19. The podcaster also took the opportunity to mock CNN for the shuttering of its ultra short-lived streaming service, CNN Plus, which folded after just 3 weeks.
Hey, so did we. So did we, Rogan.
They spent, wait, that's it? 10,000.
I thought it was 100,000.
Oh my God, I thought it was 100. Is that it? They only got 10,000. Holy shit. They spent $300 million and they got 10,000 subscribers. Imagine the hubris.
I think it was more than 10,000.
Yeah, I thought it was 150,000. That's still, for spending that much money
I know.
and being CNN,
I mean, you literally could have given like us a couple $100 million, and we could have got, we could have told you it was a bad idea and saved you the other $300 million.
Imagine the hubris of thinking that something that people don't want for free, that you're going to charge money for.
That's what we're saying. Yes. I mean, I should listen to him because I don't, but he's saying the same things we say.
The recent controversies had many pressuring Spotify to cancel the podcaster, and musicians such as Neil Young and Joni Mitchell, who nobody gives a shit about anymore.
Cared.
They pulled their music from Spotify in protest. Yes, 70-plus-year-old hippie musicians pulled their music from Spotify.
That just ruins the playlist for like 5 people.
I know, right? In addition, Spotify removed about 70 of Rogan's past episodes and added an advisory to episodes that discussed COVID. After the controversy, Rogan took the stage in Austin, Texas, and discussed headlines. The Vulcan gas company. I talk shit for a living. That's why this is so baffling to me, he said. If you're tell you about the vaccine, all that stuff. You know that dude who made people eat animal dicks on TV? How does he feel about medicine? If you want my advice, don't take my advice. Yeah, he has said before, he's like, I'm just a meathead who's letting people on the platform, but that is enough to threaten these companies because the way the mindset is now, especially with activists turned journalists, is you don't give a platform to people with dissenting opinions at all. You don't even.
They need to be wiped off the face of the earth. They should just drop dead tomorrow.
They should be completely deplatformed. They should be living in a cardboard box.
Oh, if you allow them to live at all.
Right. And they need to just disappear. That's, remember back in the day when journalists used to actually talk to controversial figures to see where they're coming from and let the public decide what they thought.
Well, no, that's their job to tell you what to think. Remember, there's that video clip of that woman that was telling people it's the job of the journalist to tell you what to think and how to think, not to think, but what you have to think.
It used to be the job of journalists to uncover the truth, or at least ask questions
to make you think.
To make you think, and sometimes journalists will investigate stories, and they will eventually arrive at what they believe to be the truth. And what it is now is it's not the scientific method anymore. It's basically you already decide what you believe the truth to be, and then confirmation bias kicks in, and you go find evidence, quote unquote, real or fabricated, to support your position. And that's what we've seen a lot of. And that is so telling. Like CNN, with all this money and all this supposed influence, failed miserably when they tried to launch a streaming service. And Joe Rogan, meanwhile, they tried so hard to cancel him, and CNN probably helped him gain 1 million of those subscribers.
Oh, sure.
And this is going to continue. People, even if Joe Rogan is not the most trustworthy news source, he'll
tell you he's not. He said, I'm not.
I'm a guy who talks shit for a living. They're going to flock to him because he's not you.
They're also going to flock to him because he admits that he talks shit for a living, and he's not the source. He's not the authority.
When was the last time you heard somebody like Don Lemon say, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but here's my opinion? Yeah, they were always Anderson Cooper. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but here you go. We're going to try to figure this out together.
Let's work on this and try to figure out an answer. No, I'll tell you the answer. And you have to believe me because I'm me.
I'm the talking head. I'm the one wearing the suit. I'm the one with the microphone.
And somebody else gets the microphone for 5 minutes. They start screeching because they don't have the microphone.
I just think this is absolutely hilarious. This is the pendulum swing is in full force, guys. Between this and what we're seeing going on with Twitter and Elon Musk, and what we're seeing, the pushback we're seeing against companies that have been pushing ideology over making a profit, the pendulum is definitely swinging. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture, news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run, 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 run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a—
Not girl boss, not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you've got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him! Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should like really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.